Ooh. Oh yeah. That's really cool. Hello and welcome back to another video, and in today's video we're diving into a game that everybody knows of, and that is of course the game Undertale, which is a game that has, well, a legendary soundtrack. I did play a bit of Undertale, obviously when the hype of it was at its largest, which was quite a while ago now. So I might have heard this before, I probably have, but I probably won't remember it, so it would be quite a nice one to go into. I kind of like the idea of going back and looking at some tracks from legendary soundtracks of games, and this is one of the ones. So if you have any suggestions of other ones, put those in the comments below. But before we get into it, we'll probably react to about a minute of it or so and then go over it and then go to the next one. And before we do that, please do like the video and subscribe to the channel as well. I'd really appreciate that. But having said all of that, let's not waste any more time, and let's jump straight into the initial reaction of the Spear of Justice from Undertale in 3, 2, 1, go. Okay. All right, nice. Right, let's stop there at bang on a minute. Alright, so that's, I like how it starts, how it's almost like this kind of, like, announcement of trumpets. It's like a fight or something. It's very grand, and it's very, very purposeful in the beginning. And it kind of leads off. Let's react to the first minute again. The bam, but the bam, 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 but the bam, bam, bam is like, it's very grand. It's very, like, I mean, it shocked me when I first pressed play, and it's kind of like to show us, or to tell us that there is a lot happening right now. This is going to kind of pick up and lift into something very, very dramatic and very, very, like, important. It kind of has more of a heroic feel to it as well. It's not kind of like the sense of an impending sort of like doom or something like that. It's kind of like quite a grand kind of sound to begin with. And then it's kind of like the piano chords, dun 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 dun, on there, and then you've got the melody line, and I think you have it again just kind of laid underneath with the lower octave as well to give it nice fullness to the sound. And then kind of raising up that just a semitone up, again, kind of it raises the tension a bit. It's kind of like, oh, that it's also, that's like, just going up a semitone never feels like you're landing on 2 feet, if you understand what I mean. It kind of feels a bit more awkward, and obviously that's obviously done on purpose. And it kind of feels like you're kind of raising to a bit of tension, a bit of something's about to happen, you know. And that, it feels so, I mean, obviously it's really got that arcade sound because that's what it's supposed to be, but that's really reminiscent of so many older games. It's kind of like, if you were to try to imagine that sound there as like a trumpet or maybe strings or something like that, it would feel almost, like naval or pirate-like. It's kind of got that swing to it, where it's got that very kind of, again, orchestral sound, but it's kind of, again, with that swing, it feels a bit more jovial in that sense. I like it. Alright, let's carry on. Ooh. Oh yeah. That's really cool. Damn, that was great. That was really, really great. I like how in these tracks you can kind of, and obviously it's going to be open to interpretation, but you can kind of tell what instrument they would have used if it was to be like a full orchestral piece. Although I think the way that it is, it works really well, really, really well. I wouldn't change it, but you can kind of tell. Right, let's go. Because even that bit, dun feels more kind of like maybe lower strings, something like that. And does that then feels like kind of, it almost feels like mariachi kind of trumpets in a way. That kind of, again, that grandeur to it. And then this is obviously, it's got to be wind instruments, pan flutes or, you know, clarinets or something like that, to give that kind of, they kind of, feels like they've kind of really dialed the tone back. And it just has that kind of, that whistling sort of sound to it, which is nice because it kind of pulls it back a little bit. It kind of makes it feel like there's, it kind of zones it into maybe one thing, one individual thing, which is a nice mix-up. And that kind of snare drum sound all the way through, that marching drum. And this is kind of, again, with that melody line, it's kind of a bit more of a different tone. It feels a bit more, I don't want to say, not quite aggressive. I wouldn't go that far. A bit more pushed, I suppose. A little bit more just in there. A little bit more, you know what I mean. And that lovely end, bap, nice tight. I love it when a song just has a point, you know, it just ends. Like, I'm not massively a fan of songs that just fade out. I like ends, and that is a grand period to end the song with. I mean, it's obviously, look, it's very, very cool. I don't remember this one, so this kind of did feel like a bit of a new reaction to it. But it's a very, very cool song, and the soundtrack's very cool as well. So let me know, should we dive into more of it? We could do that. Let me know in the comments below, and let me know, you know, we're going on this journey of legendary songs from legendary games or legendary anime. Put those in the comment section below, and we'll do them. If you're still watching, you've got all the way up to this point, thank you, I appreciate you the most. If you haven't liked and subscribed already, please do. But having said all of that, thank you all so much for watching, and I look forward to seeing you in the next one. Thank you very much. Goodbye.